Hey everybody, and welcome back to my adventures in Minecraft 1.19.3. In the last episode, which I believe ended up being a little bit longer, we finished the enchantment room, so it is fully powered. And the episode before that, we got this room decoed out in, with all the brewing stuff we need, I guess. We got the crafting room without the anvil, because that's expensive, and we built the storage room, which is very basic, but like I said in the last episode, when it's time to expand, the house will expand, and we'll be able to accommodate more storage rather than this little dinky looking area. And if we come up out of the basement, you'll be able to see that we started a sheep farm, so we could have a little bit of a source of food, because I couldn't find cows. So, and then over here by the lake, we have there's a sheep over there, a couple sheep. We have some wheat growing to be able to breed them. So, yeah, today's just going to be a sit back and relax day kind of again, where I'm just going to do some odds and ends things, collecting materials, basically to further the progress on the house. But with that said, I guess we'll jump in today's comment question of the day. What is your favorite beverage? I mentioned this in the last one. I want to know. I need to know. What's your favorite beverage? Is it coffee, water? You ain't gotta to say something healthy just to sound cool. But if you drink something healthy, that's awesome as well. It could be, like I said, water, some sort of hydrating drink like Gatorade, Powerade, Electrolyte, Kool-Aid. You got your pops or soda pops, whatever you want to call them. Your Pepsis, Cokes, Dr. Peppers, 7-Ups, all that. If I didn't mention coffee, then coffee. Let me know down in the comments below, especially because I know some of you come from a different background than me, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys either have in your area, or what you guys just prefer drinking in general. So let me know down in the comments below. I read my comments, and I try my best to respond to ones that I can respond to. So with all that said, the sun's about to set, so we'll just kind of wait it out until I guess we can sleep and get this day started. Let's take care of some business, I guess. We got 2 grays and 2 blacks. That's kind of fun. And the next generations are following suit. Anyways, yeah, I can't start like a permanent wheat farm and stuff until I have like an actual proper place to do that. Like, I think I might just dig away this dirt hanging over and make a field there or something temporarily that's not crammed up here along the shore, you know. Actually, you know, I think we'll do that. It's a productive thing to do. I've got to go back to the mines before long to get some iron before that supply gets too low. Okay, always got to make sure I'm coming out on the right side. But I guess we'll just make a couple shovels. I don't want to make more than I have to, though. That's for sure. Sorry, I got like some drainage or something going on today. I woke up a little plugged from the pollen that's starting to spread in the air. But yeah, that's this time of the year. We're almost in spring, really. It certainly feels like it. It was a rainy, nasty day, so I'm off from work, and I wanted to record a little bit earlier, but spent some time talking to some people, having some conversations, and now I am sitting down playing Minecraft. it is kind of tempting to say this, but I really shouldn't. But I think I'm going to anyways. I would like to start on the roof today. I would, but you know, I don't have that planned out. I said I had a very vague idea, which I do, but I am also nervous to start on it just because I know, like with the walls of the house on the inside, that could be really trial and error, I guess. And not many people will probably like to sit through that, but hey, it's part of the building process. And the last big part of the building process that we have to do before the house is complete. You know, we are taking this one step at a time, so it's got to be done eventually. This is going to take a while, but I really do need a farm. A combination of meat. Oh, excuse me. Meat and like bread or something would be a good source of food probably, rather than waiting for animals to have to grow up. Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like the inventory's full now, so did that other shovel break? Yeah, we're already on the first one that we made today. Yeah, I could enchant my stuff, but I'd rather get to level 30 and get a good enchantment rather than waste it on a shovel that I'll bust up in a couple seconds. I didn't see we had dolphins down there. Oh, that's a fish. So, what do we have to talk about today? Well, I guess I can talk about the roof more, firstly, because I don't think I explained my design originally, and this is going to be my tried and true. If all else fails, I do have a design that will work, and I've mentioned it in all my other videos pretty much. The yawning doesn't stop when I start recording. I don't know why. You know, I slept in today too. Having a sort of curved roof with some long support beams going over the top sounds kind of cool. And it would allow for a very large open ceiling. And I don't know, that just sounds sort of appealing to me. Go. Man, there's a lot more space here than I thought when you start opening it up. I also need to harvest my spruce tree and, you know, plant it around so that we start building that up, you know. Especially before it goes extinct or something, and I gotta go grab another one. Well, not extinct, but I've run out of the resource. Okay, what else do we have that I could probably do today? I'm not really sure off the top of my head. And also, you know, thinking about future expansions to the house, just because, you know, at some point we probably will outgrow this thing and we will need more room and more additions built onto it. And I don't want to add a second floor or something like that, unless I made like an attic up in the, if I go with the curved ceiling design. But again, I'm not really sure. But, like I said, sorry, I keep, like, losing my thoughts over all the sound of the turf breaking, I guess. I guess I can probably, yeah, bump the sound down a little bit. It was quite loud. There we go. Oh wait, no, that was the second shovel, my bad. So, ideally, if I had more space and I put my house in a better spot where there wasn't water right on the side, I would just build, like, additions on either side of the house, but I don't know that that's really possible, given our placement or something like that, so I don't know. Also, I guess I do have all this iron I can smelt, so maybe I could have made the anvil with the, you know, the 20 some iron that I have on hand already. You guys should be ready to be bred, right? Yes. What happens if you breed a gray with a black? Would that change the color, or would it just be one or the other? I'm guessing it would be one or the other. I don't really mess with sheep too much in Minecraft, to be honest. I don't build out of wool because, you know, it's flammable. Well, I did back in the day before all the other new colorful blocks were added, you know, before, if you wanted a vibrant, colorful block, you had to use wool. I see pillagers, but I think they probably won't notice us. I don't think they'll despawn either, though. They'll probably just naturally head in our direction, even though it looks like they're swimming the other way. They're just floating out there. I could be wrong about this, but back when they were releasing snapshots for Village and Pillage, didn't the pillage, some of these would be made up of different mobs rather than just the pillagers themselves? Like, you could have some vindicators and stuff like that. I even think I remember that the patrol could sometimes spawn, like, riding a ravager through the area, looking for places to pillage. You know, like I said, I could be wrong, but I swear I remember that from a snapshot, but I've never seen it in game and never played a snapshot where I remember that, but I think I remember seeing that in a snapshot video or something. Probably a good thing that that's not the case, because if you're newer to the game and you encounter them, you're probably not going to stand much of a chance against the Ravager if it's coming right at you. And, you know, not a lot of people always carry shields around in early game Minecraft, unless they're going to go fight a boss or something. I know a lot of people don't even carry shields in general. Like, they just don't care for it. Or, you know, I know people who always forget they're in the game. But I carry one around because, I don't know, if you remember it's there, it's certainly a useful tool. It was a good addition to the game, really. It makes skeletons bearable. And I think it really helps you, like, gain control of a situation when the odds sort of become, I guess, stacked against you. Okay, there we go. No real rhyme or reason for why I'm digging this way, but oh well, they all break the same, don't they? Probably a little bit slower, to be honest. But oh well, I think we are about through with this little hill, and I think this would be a good little spot to not only expand this so we can hold more, but just put the farm right in this little block here, I guess. Even though I said I would remove this, like, as the last part of building the house, I don't know, I really need a farm. Oh, I just remembered what I wanted to talk about. It was the episode 1 of The Mandalorian 3, because I mentioned last episode that I would be watching that, and I did. There's only one episode out at the time, but I say it was a pretty good start, really. It wasn't, overly action-packed and stuff, and it is kind of different in a sense, because usually the first episode of any Disney Plus show starts with like a 40 or so minute long episode just to set the scene. But because The Mandalorian is, an established series, they don't have to really do that, because they dropped the story pretty much throughout Boba Fett, right? Was it Boba Fett? So that kind of set everything up, and if you watched everything, yeah, you know what's going on. But yeah, I thought it was a good start. They didn't make this huge emphasis on Grogu or anything like that, so you could tell they're not using him as this like branding thing to push this season. They're just, he's there, and sure, he'll be important as always, but right now the story is not focusing on him. We are on a redemption arc, if you want to call it that. So I think it was a really good start. Definitely cool to step back into the Mandalorian feeling. Just that the music and I guess the way it looks in general. It's shot in kind of a particular way. I almost wonder behind the scenes if they really think a lot about the lighting that is present to make sure it's always shining off of the Beskar armor and stuff at the right ways. I don't know. Might have to do some research. I don't know. I think The Mandalorian has a completely different feel to the other shows, and I like it. Are you guys ready to go? Yeah, you are. Okay, we knew that was about to happen. I think one more will certainly do it. There we go. I also have the berry bushes in case I get hungry on the fly setting this stuff up. And here we go. One more shovel will do it. Look at that. Pretty big difference. If I had more time and resources to make this house more grand, rather than, if I built this late game rather than early game, I would have put it up on a hill, set it back, put it up on a hill so it overlooks the same amount of, you can still see the lake from far away. You have more of a aerial view, and then kind of had that raised up compared to everything else. It's pretty hard to picture what I'm talking about, but trust me, it would look cool. Alright, all we gotta do is get rid of this copper, which I guess we could probably just gather it up, I don't use copper very much, but we could incorporate it into part of the house. So the ore's here, so we might as well grab it anyways. And I believe there's a spot for it in the chest anyways. Let's see, it's not in there, but it is in there. Alright, now that this is all set up, I guess what I will do is make some streams of water, and then I'll put a fence around it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So this is our area. Alright, we've got to have some soil here in order to plant the farm, so first things first, that's got to be done. I don't think I'm going to have it come all the way up here. I think this should be more than enough space. It's about as much space as I used to make my farm in the previous series anyways. The fence will be running along here, not jutted up against the wall, because mobs will hop down into the farm. So that means nothing, fence, plant, water. Sorry, I just flopped out of my English there. I think I'm starting that too far back, but okay. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 there. I know this is like really the most boring thing I could do right now, but this is going to be so helpful, especially when we get cows and stuff over here. I can even plant carrots, so this farm should output 2, 4, should we go for 6? You know, I think this is probably good enough. 4 long rows of crop sounds good. Well, shoot, this is gonna be farmland as well. I should have scooted it over 1 more block. I guess in this case I will. Shoot, I'm torn. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We don't need to overcomplicate this thing because this is definitely not going to be where the farm is in the end. It's merely temporary. I should have wished everybody a happy Friday, but this would probably not be going up on a Friday. At the time of recording, it's a happy Friday. The storm just passed us, the rain and stuff I was talking about, so the sun's starting to poke through it, which is pretty cool. Definitely love when the sun comes out. my raspy voice or whatever's going on makes it sound like I'm like the most bored person in the world, but it's just that little bit of allergies kicking in or whatever. We'll get through it though, we'll get through it. And we're just about done. There we go. So I just gotta dig this little section out. And yeah. Oops, water slide. Alright, our humble little farm is ready for a fence, so I'm going to maximize the, I guess, productivity of this farm by doing this, though. It sucks that I guess, well, shoot, I could clear out 2 more blocks this way and it would automatically make the farm bigger. We'll do that last. Let's switch gears and start collecting wood. It's back in this corner. I gotta memorize this room now. So I guess this will be perfect for holding lots of dirt. Still gotta add a little lighting down here though. I definitely notice it gets dark at night. Oh, this way. I should add a fence gate so I could just hop off all 4 corners of the build if I need to. And just run in that direction. So that might be something I do. Thank you, sweet berries. Could be worse. Okay, so we are gonna go gather wood, which means get a new axe. There we go. And that's why we grabbed another axe. My plan is to stream Minecraft tonight, so I am going to try to switch gears on that. I need to make some sort of social media for my channel so that people who want to be up to date, I can actively post. You know, outside of the community tab, sometimes my community tab will get buried by other people, you know, who are following bigger channels or people who post more than I do. So having a social media might not be a bad thing. I just don't know what social media that everybody's using. Like, obviously, TikTok's not an option because, one, I don't use TikTok personally, and two, I don't think TikTok's good for updating your viewers on what's going on. But I don't know about Twitter. I'm not a big Twitter user either. I don't even have a personal Twitter. I have a Twitter account, which I use for viewing updates to games like Dragon Ball Legends, because they post first and foremost on their Twitter, and you know, that's how I know when a character just got announced or an event's coming to the game. But it's not a personal Twitter. But I don't know, maybe making a Twitter or an Instagram would be the right move to make. And then I can be like, hey guys, we'll be live in 30 minutes. If you want to be there, you can click this link, and it'll be like the, I guess, the waiting area for the stream to begin. It'll take you to the stream before it starts. Those all sound like decent ideas, right? You know? I don't know. I'll think about it, but for now, I simply will go live, and whoever catches it, catches it. Whoever doesn't, come watch the playback, because I plan on leaving them listed and not unlisted. If I unlist one, it's probably a one-off stream that, you know, I'm probably not doing anything major in. I've got to figure out the bedroom situation as well. Got like 2 ideas, but I don't know that either will work, because I do want to have a bedroom where I can keep like an ender chest beside the bed, and just, you know, something that feels a little personalized. Okay, right. So we're at 53. Is 53 remotely enough? I'm not too sure. We'll do it one step at a time, though. And if we need more, we'll make more. Certainly we will, but for now, you know. So, is this the middle? No, this would be the middle, right? 1, 2, 1. No. No matter what, the water is unfortunately in the middle, so it's going to be kind of like in the way, but 1, 2, 3, and then it looks something like this when it's all said and done. I will have to make a temporary little adjustment to the land here, but I guess that's something I'll do in a minute. I forgot that I placed all that dirt away, you know. Well, I guess they're all in stacks, so this works. I know this looks weird, but it will be changed before, like, you know, when I actually move the farm. I just need this last little extra bit of space to actually, oops. Oh well. Stuff happens. I just need this jetting out so it can hold the fence. I don't want a floating fence where a smaller mob or something could squeeze under. I have a little bit of this left, so I am going to go ahead and till up what I can. Actually, I'll just do it in rows. I don't technically have to till up this, right? The grass in the middle. I think water will spread over it, but I'm just going to till it up anyways. I'm picking up the apples because I'd rather not eat berries all the time. Okay, we gotta make we probably need 2 or 3 more hoes to be able to actually till all of that up, but I at least just want half of it done now and half of it planted. Because, you know, I tend on sleeping in time to where mobs aren't, you know, trampling over everything, but sometimes in broad daylight a spider will just go for a jog over your farmland. Actually, this is getting us further than I thought. Alright. Man, we're gonna be able to finish 3 of these. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Close to 3. I shouldn't have said anything. Anyways, I guess we'll grab the seeds and plant real quick. No, I will eat an apple. Or 2. Okay, seeds. What's the achievement called? A seedy place or something like that? I guess it's actually an advancement. I don't think it's called that in Bedrock. Alright, that's a start. That is a start. So we will probably need about 40 some fences again. 30 to 40, so. I think we had a couple spare earlier, but I'm not gonna... Oh, we ran out of sticks for once. I'm not gonna, like, I guess go out of my way to do whatever I was just saying. Okay. So like I said, this is gonna 1, 2, 3, I guess come out to here. And then eventually I'll get this all sorted and it'll be whatever, but for now. And eventually I'll be inspired enough to put a gate there, but we'll chill for now. Alright, so that was I guess the big thing I wanted done. So I guess we'll breed the sheep real quick and then dang, we actually went up to level 29 today. Probably use the leftover wheat to make some food. But hey, this is something that needed to be sorted since like episode 1, and I'm only just now getting around to it, but hey, you know, 15, they actually might eat most of this. It's kind of hard to get in there and see, but I think we got all of them. I think we're good. I think we're good. So I will make, I guess, 2 pieces of bread. Very nice. Any wheat hanging around? No, I don't think so. So there is that. Another chore out of the way. Let's enjoy this tasty snack. And hop down to the basement and see what I can do. So either the basement will be like an addition through the wall, even though I don't think there's much room back there with the redstone, or it can be up at the ceiling. I really need a creative like test world to test out ceiling ideas though. Would a curving ceiling look better is the question. Probably better than having it look like we're stacking houses on top of each other. I just don't want to build it and not like it, you know? Well, let's see here. We're at the 35-minute mark, so I got all the chores done that I want done. Everything's coming along. We now have a source of meat and an actual farm. I need to plant the carrot down in there. I need to remember to do that, but I'm gonna just call this a short little episode. I know it wasn't grand. I know it wasn't spectacular. However, these are all things I really needed to get done, and I now have also gathered some resources that will be assisting me in building the final part of the phase 1 house before it gets upgraded. So I guess we're heading into the finale of this house building saga, but this bamboo will definitely be put to good use. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, where hopefully I have a house design picked out.